All right, before we begin, I wanted to lay out a couple things here. Um, First and foremost, this video here is going to contain uh, graphic details of sexual misconduct, alleged sexual misconduct, so viewer discretion is advised. And these allegations, these individuals are presumed innocent until proven guilty. All right, so what's up, y'all? Appreciate y'all for tuning in on this Tuesday morning, right? We'll talk about this alleged incident that took place at the University of Florida, and we're gonna reference the Independent Alligator, right? That's the news publication down there in Gainesville, Florida. All right. So the University of Florida basketball coach is accused of sexual harassment and stalking. Tom Golden, the men's basketball head coach, has allegedly made unwanted sexual advances towards numerous women on social media. Now, he's been accused, according to the Title IX documents obtained by the Alligator. The University of Florida received a formal Title IX complaint on Golden at or around September 27, alleging that he engaged in numerous various conduct that potentially violated the University of Florida gender equity policy. In order to comply with the federal law, the Florida University of Florida can't comment on or confirm any Title IX inquiries, complaints, or investigations, according to a spokesperson. The formal Title IX complaint against Golden, obtained by the Alligator, includes allegations of sexual exploitation, sexual harassment, and stalking. The complaint alleges that over a year, Golden specifically aimed these behaviors towards the UF students. The claims regarding sexual harassment, which could also include sexual exploitation, cited unwanted sexual advances on Instagram, requesting sexual favors, sending photos and videos of his genitalia while traveling for UF, and various occasions of stalking. There was allegedly more than one occasion in which Golden was taking photos of women walking or driving and sending those pictures to the subjects involved. Various stalking incidents also included Golden showing up to the locations where he knew the women would be. On allegedly more than one occasion, Golden was engaging women on Instagram by liking photos, then waiting until they read the DM before unliking the photos to avoid suspicion. Now, Golden released a statement on November 9th regarding the Title IX claims that have been filed against him. The statement came just over 24 hours after the Alligator reported he was the subject of a sexual harassment and stalking investigation. He confirmed that there is an ongoing investigation and that he will respect the case's privacy as it moves on to the next stages. Now, there have been no official statement released by the UF or the men's basketball program regarding the status of Golden's tenure at Florida. The team played a home game on Monday evening at the Stephen O'Connell Center, where he coached that game, and they end up beating, I think it was George Washington, to the tune of 86-62. Now, the Alligator spoke with two women who attested to Golden's behavior and requested to remain anonymous for safety reasons. Since the investigation began, there was a small amount of action taken by UF, both women said. Now, the first woman, a former UF student, said that Golden stalked her in person, both in his car and on foot, and this occurred more than 10 times. On one occasion, she said she posted her location on her Instagram story, and Golden messaged her shortly after saying that he was in the area, quote unquote, waiting for her. Now, she said also that Golden sent unsolicited photos of his genitalia to her on multiple occasions. The woman said she received the photos while the team was traveling on the road. The nature of Golden's alleged stalking became more assertive over time, she said. At first, it started off like slow. Oh, wow, that's odd. This guy's showing us attention. Then it became, wow, he's kind of crossing the line. No, he didn't mean it that way. Then it's, wait, he's fully stepping over that line. And then it's, wow, there is a picture of his dick. It was a full grooming process with all of us. Both the first and the second woman, also a former UF student, corroborated Golden liking Instagram photos of theirs dating back to 2023, sometimes even older. Additionally, they say he liked multiple posts at once, supposedly in an attempt to get the woman's attention before going back and unliking them to avoid suspicion. He would go at such great lengths about it, the first woman said. He would go back like a year back and like 10 photos at once. Then obviously he followed up with a DM, always in vanish mode. Just really aggressive Instagram stalking is the best way to explain that. Now, Golden had been in contact with both women for over a year before unfollowing them after they were told. UF began looking into this behavior this past August. According to a Snoop report, a publicly accessible Instagram activity tracking software, Golden unfollowed 118 accounts on the platform between August 1st and September 1st. At least 20, if not more, of these accounts appear to have been young women without connection to the Florida basketball program or any other organizations that Golden had been previously affiliated with. The women separately confirmed that Golden had blocked them rather than unfollowed. The second woman said Golden told numerous women that they were, quote unquote, his drug or, quote unquote, his good luck charm before games. He had this manipulation tactic over everyone, and he sent all the same shit. It was the same copy and paste to every girl. Now, both women who also allege UF Special Assistant Ralphie Ferrari and UF Director of Basketball Strategy and Analytics Jonathan Saphir were complicit in Golden's misconduct. The first woman said that this misconduct goes beyond Golden. She believes there is a culture of sexual harassment within Florida's coaching ranks that has grown only since his arrival in Gainesville over 2 years ago. Now, the woman come out and said that she thinks it's just a sick fucking joke that they're all doing within the organization, that they're probably getting off by showing each other the pictures. There's some fucking sick shit going on over there. You can't look again. These are all allegations, right? And due to the whole Title IX thing, they can't really get this guy up out of here. Now, if this thing were to be true, first of all, you're a creeper, creeper, right? And secondly, if this thing were to be true, this man does not need to be leading anybody anywhere. He don't need to be no coach anywhere. He needs to be gone. The whole thing needs to be scrubbed. Anybody that's associated with this guy need to be gone too. For real. Because this is disgusting. If this thing were to be true. I mean, you just going around the campus, snooping around to see, who would, you know, basically meet his sexual demands and all that. That's disgusting, man. That's disgusting. Just going around, snooping around Instagram, allegedly going to and fro, see who he can devour. My bad, man. Can't even get my goddamn own words out this morning. But yeah, this is crazy. This is crazy. And the fact that he got to coach the sidelines and then get a standing ovation from the crowd is even more disgusting. Now you got these women coming out saying that this man is stalking them and sexually harassing them and sending them dick pics, and he gets a standing ovation during the game on Monday night. Are we serious right now? Where is the outrage? Right? Where's the outrage? So he's supposed to get the protection and he's supposed to get due process, right? Because look, if somebody came out and said some shit against me and I didn't do nothing and I know I did nothing to nobody, I would have came out and denied that. But the fact that he's sitting up here talking due process and, you know, we got to be patient and let all the facts come out, that give me an idea that this motherfucker did it. And then you got a third-party tracking software that can track every move. Now, I don't know how admissible that would be in court or whatever like that, but I mean, we can't unsee it. We cannot unsee what is out there, right? And again, a lot of people who are out here making content and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? You really got to be careful what you're posting and things of that nature, right? But just because you delete something doesn't mean it's gone from the archives. If people want to pull it up, they can actually pull up your content, right? But again, for this guy to be roaming the sideline and all that, in the midst of some allegations, some damning allegations, it's crazy. It's crazy. So what are they gonna do next? Huh? Where we at next? What are we gonna do now? Because this man can still be allowed to coach games and all that while this investigation going on. And I haven't hardly seen any calls for this man to step down. There ain't no pressure being put on this guy to do anything. He just put out one empty statement about we need to let the process play out and you know, I request privacy and you know, I'm not going to comment anymore uh until this investigation is complete, and my team and I is going to strategize for some form of defense to combat these illicit allegations that's been put on my name. If you didn't do that, right? These women coming out saying that you did this stuff, and this the response you came up with, that give me an idea this man might have done it. And then again, the third party software that tracks all your movements on social media, whether you follow an account, unfollow an account, send a DM, like the photo, unlike the, it can do all that, right? Because it's called non-repudiation, right? Non-repudiation, which basically means that whenever you're sitting at a computer and you're clicking on a website or you're going to Facebook or Twitter or Instagram or whatever like that, right? Anytime you like the photo, anytime you sent a friend request, anytime that someone has accepted you as a friend, anytime you unfriended somebody, any move you make on social media gets recorded. So you can't come back and later on, you can't come back later on and say, "Oh well, I didn't do that." Well, at this day, at this time, it showed that you followed somebody, and on this day and on this time, it showed that you unfollowed somebody. That's not repudiation. So unless your account got hacked, and then they got software now that they can track all your VPN IP addresses and stuff like that, right? So it can tell when you cloaked. It can tell when you had an IP address out in France. It can tell all that. That's non-repudiation. You can't come back later on and say, "Oh no, that was me. I didn't do it." Every movement you make on social media is tracked. You posted something, you deleted a post, it is tracked. So you're not, if you think you're going to be slick, you're not slick. You're not slick. You will be found out. Don't believe me? The next time you go on social media, whether it be whatever social media tickles your fancy, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, uh, whatever, right? The next time you go on social media, right, take a look at your history. It will show an extensive detail of what you did. And if that evidence get admitted into a court, say they go to court for this particular situation right here, right? This man is fucked. He's fucked. But my question is, where's the outrage, right? Where's the outrage, right? Where's the protection for the women? And where's the justice for the women who alleged this kind of misconduct? Because, in my opinion, right, I think this man did it. But we have to wait. Before I really go in on this Bama, we gotta wait. Because one thing I do know, men lie, women lie, but the evidence does not lie. Cameras don't lie. They're saying they got Instagram posts of this guy doing this stuff. And you don't even need third-party software. Just look at the history. Yeah, there's third-party software that can track it, but you don't even need third-party software that can track a snoop report. Just go in the history. If you go in your history, it'll track all your movements. You can't delete that. There's no way you can scrub that. Even if you deleted your Instagram account, they still got all your information. So even if you decided that, you know what, this thing ain't for me, I'm gonna go ahead and delete my Instagram account. If they really want to push the issue, if they really want to investigate it, they can pull all that shit back up. You can't come back later on and lie and say that, oh, I never did none of that. But you guys let me know what y'all think, man. Thank all y'all for tuning in on this particular story right here. This is some crazy stuff, right? We got an alleged creeper running around here being a leader of men. While all the meanwhile being a alleged sexual deviant and a degenerate. I mean, that's 2024. Who's out here still sending dick pics, man? And why would somebody lie about somebody sending them dick pics? And who would lie about somebody sending them dick pics? Especially when it's unwanted and unwarranted. If you're not subscribed to this channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and share these videos on your social media platform. Shouts out to the LDBC. This your man. Scream at me. Hurt.